Eve Paints.
Hey folks, welcome to another Print and Paint Kickstarter Countdown. I have 24 campaigns to share with you today, the first 3 being crossover campaigns that have shared minis with my supporters on Patreon. First up is Star Scrappers Battledrill Volume 2, a printable space western skirmish game by Hexy Studio of Poland, their 7th Kickstarter campaign. This expansion adds 2 new factions and new models for each of the 4 factions in the core set. The printable rules, tokens, markers, and cards are a free download. You can get just the expansion or the core set as well, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on April 1st, with rewards expected in June. Second is the Awkwafell Auxilia from Kadude498, which I introduced 2 videos back in my last Kickstarter countdown. Last video, I showed off their infantry. This time, I thought I'd show off their heavier options, like these Deepwater Mutants, Hydra Assault Transports, Charybdis Main Battle Tank, and the Hydra Artillery Battery. There's just 5 days left to get in on this one. And my third crossover campaign is Sand Dwellers Rise of the Swarm by Sculptor's Cave with the Arcane Gearsmith of the United States, their first Kickstarter campaign. This set is a full army of desert ant folk. There's a king and queen, watchers, explorers, miners, healers, and more. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on April 13th, with rewards expected in May. All 3 of these campaigns have shared a couple models with my supporters, and I think they look great. They would all make great sets of arena combatants, bounty hunters, or unique NPCs or characters for your adventures. There are links to all 3 campaigns in the description, and one to my own as well. Thank you so much to Kadude, Hexy Studios, and the Sculptor's Cave with the Arcane Gearsmith. Black Kraken Corsairs. Printable army by channel patron The Hive of the United States, their first Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 4 squads with standard troops, captain's guard, heavy weapons, and jump packs, as well as a captain and extra heads. 1 pledge gets you the whole set. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. The LIC Human Outreach Program by the Lilanian Industrial Complex of the United Kingdom, their first Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 2 types of modular infantry mechs, as well as scout walkers, multiple types of tanks, and a super heavy flying attack transport. You can get just the infantry, just the vehicles and flyers, or both together, and you can also get a custom mech made just for you. This campaign ends on March 27th, with rewards expected in April. WoWBuildings Miniatures Resin Cast Minis by Westphalia Publishing of Canada, their 20th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 19 minis based on the tabletop RPG MÖRK. You can pick the ones you want or get the whole set. This campaign ends on March 21st, with rewards expected in September. Space Dwarf Volume 2 Resin Cast Statue by Maglet of Spain, their 6th Kickstarter campaign. This is just 1 Space Dwarf statue in 75mm. Just 1 tier. This campaign ends on March 25th, with rewards expected in April. Village Dwelling Printable building by Rogue Sculpts of the United States, their 3rd Kickstarter campaign. This is a small village house with textured interior and a loft. Pay what you want for the house, pay a little more for a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 26th, with rewards expected the same month. The Thing with the Ring, card game with metal minis by Midland Miniatures of the United Kingdom, their 37th Kickstarter campaign. This is a card game which optionally comes with 6 metal minis. You can get the minis on their own or with the game. This campaign ends on March 27th, with rewards expected in June. Ancient Thrones, printable and resin cast scenery by Euphoria Miniatures of Spain, their 10th Kickstarter campaign. This is 2 thrones, a barbarian throne and a desert throne. Digitally or physically, you can get them individually or together, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 27th, with rewards expected by May. Mad Robots Guard Factory, Dirty Dogs of Sarlocc 7, printable minis by Mad Robot Miniatures of the United States, their first Kickstarter campaign. This is a full infantry regiment for an army of guardsmen, with infantry, commanders, psychers, heavy weapons, ogres, and more. 1 pledge for the whole set. This campaign ends on March 28th, with rewards expected in May. Idólion Merchant Alley, printable merchant stalls by Kenneth Klus Sorensen of Denmark, their 5th Kickstarter campaign. This is 3 different sets divided by class, including armorers, alchemists, blacksmith, leatherworkers, and more. You can get 1, 2, or all 3 sets, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. Elven Trinity, printable statues by Ouroboros Miniatures of the Netherlands, their 18th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes statues of 3 75mm elves, Imrildana, Arduriath, and Moraeth. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 30th, with rewards expected in April. Model Bases Volume 1, printable mini bases by Bless 3D Design of Italy, their first Kickstarter campaign. This is 3 sets, round bases, square bases, and a premium set that is mostly round. You can get any of the sets individually or all together. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. American War of Independence Wave 2, metal cast minis by BrigadeGames.com of the United States, their 13th Kickstarter campaign. This is 12 packs of infantry, cavalry, and field guns. You can get 6, all 12, or just pick the ones you want. This campaign ends on March 30th, with rewards expected in July. Resin cast miniatures for Diablo's Lair by Claudio Rodriguez of Spain, their 8th Kickstarter campaign. This is 2 sets of 9 original demons each. Physically, you can get either set individually or both together, and you can also get a digital commercial license. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in August. Trench Wars, printable tiles and terrain by Alexandros Samateas of Greece, their 20th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes dozens of tiles and pieces of Sci-Fi terrain, as well as a dice tower. You can get just the dice tower, or the base set with optional stretch goals, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. The Ruiins of War, Printable Buildings by WoWBuildings of the United Kingdom, their 25th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes more than 50 buildings and ruins of buildings, mostly ruins. You can get the whole set, as well as access to previous sets or a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. Pirates of Luna City, Metal Minis and Printable Terrain by Crooked Dice Game Design Studio of the United Kingdom, their 10th Kickstarter campaign. This is a mini adventure delivered in a VHS case with optional white metal minis and digital terrain. There are good guy and bad guy tiers, as well as an everyone tier with optional terrain or only terrain. This campaign ends on April 3rd, with rewards expected in July. Half Pint Heroines, Pewter Minis by David Soderquist of the United States, their second Kickstarter campaign. This is 3 sets of 3 minis, each with a halfling, dwarf, and gnome of varying classes. You can get 1, 2, or all 3 sets. This campaign ends on April 4th, with rewards expected in June. Militia Squad Leader, Printable Mini by Brenos Ludi of France, their second Kickstarter campaign. This is a single 32mm Militia Squad Leader. 1 tier for this mini. This campaign ends on April 3rd, with rewards expected the same month. Adventurers Guild, The Book of Beasts, Printable Minis by Yasashi Ikkyojin Studio of Australia, their first Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 5 squads of beasts with goblins, lizard folk, minotaurs, trolls, and skellies. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on April 5th, with rewards expected the same month. The Cucurbits of the Underworld 2, Printable Minis by Flame of Udon Studio of France, their 8th Kickstarter campaign. This is 3 models with 2 updated Cucurbits and a boss figure, as well as some DM resources. Pay what you want for the set, pay a little more for a commercial license. This campaign ends on April 5th, with rewards expected the same month. Sci-Fi Desert Village 2, Printable Buildings and Scenery by Oikos Design of the United States, their 8th Kickstarter campaign. This is a set of walls with gates, towers, and stairs, as well as a few buildings with textured interiors. Pay what you want for a selection, pay a little more for a commercial license of the whole set, and you can also access previous content. This campaign ends on April 5th, with rewards expected the same month. That's all for now. Huge thanks to my patrons on Patreon. Your support really means a lot to me. Check back soon for another Kickstarter countdown. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the videos, and thanks for watching.